God you answered. It's been a day.
Mom.
And, no one napped.
Hello, and welcome back. My name is Macy.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Michaela.
And this is
No One Napped.
Episode 3. We are back.
Welcome back, guys.
In a new location, we have to address it.
Yes, our beautiful background courtesy of Macy's office.
It was getting a little bit crazy having the podcast studio set up in my dining room in lieu of my dining table. So this is a possibly more permanent option depending on how we look, how we sound, how we feel.
The vibes.
Absolutely.
I was jumping the gun talking about a sign I was going to get made of our logo, and Logan was like, why don't you guys give it a little more time?
He's like, y'all need to chill.
He's not a believer. He's like, let's get to episode 10 before we make any major purchases.
Yeah, that is probably good. But I do want I want custom shirts. I want custom mugs. I want an iPad and an iPad cover. So I am jumping the gun.
Yeah.
We'll be there one day.
We will re-wallpaper this wall with something festive and themed specifically for
Such as our faces
each.
on pillowcases.
It's just us in the back, just pictures of us. Everyone's like, aw, nudes, your entire house.
Not our own nudes. Maybe submission.
Someone
People submit their nudes
Our
to
fans,
us.
audience submission nudes in the back.
Our podcast about not
Parenting,
napping.
about moms.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
You
Real.
too will not believe it. I've been so excited to tell you that I have a Veterans Day story of my own.
Amazing.
Yeah. This is actually a Veterans podcast. We really support the troops.
Go team.
Literally.
I, on Veterans Day, was
we
out
do
to
love
eat
veterans.
with my mom and with Jesse. And
Who's a veteran?
yes,
Jesse.
no, there was a man sitting at the table or the booth behind us who was a very clearly decorated veteran, which is great. And Jesse was just sitting there eating, queso, potato soup. He was living his best life. He loved it all. And then when the couple got up to leave, the man came up to us and he said, "This is the quietest baby I've ever eaten at a restaurant with." And I was like, oh yeah, he's getting fed. He's happy. And then he pulled out his wallet, took out 5 ones, handed them directly to Jesse.
Aww.
It said Happy Veterans Day.
Oh,
That's so sad.
he is a veteran.
But
Yeah.
also very cute.
So cute, so sad. I kept the money and I didn't know what to do
The
with
sign's
it.
not going to pay for itself.
Yeah.
No.
So it was cute. I don't
That's
know.
hilarious.
It reminded me of my own grandpa, very
That's
much something
so
he would
funny.
do.
You have
So.
to get Jesse a little army get up. No,
Oh, and then
since he's in the army.
the man said, whenever he found out his name was Jesse, his wife said, "Oh, that's our pastor's name." And I was like, cool. And she was like, "So he's either going to be in the military or a pastor." I'm like,
Only 2 options.
yeah, okay.
Mhm. We are from
He
Oklahoma,
has
so
no other choice.
His life plans are set.
honestly, yeah. For men coming out of Oklahoma, that's
Either that
it's basically 50-50.
or Brahms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pastors,
Paycom.
Paycom workers, or you work at Brahms.
Did you hear the quiver in my voice when I said that?
Paycom.
Paycom. Loves.
We don't want to talk about Paycom on the
Paycom.
podcast.
Those are our big companies in Oklahoma. Paycom, Loves, Brahms, and Life Church.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're missing one. Oh, Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
A booby la booby.
Yeah. 2 of which my husband has worked in IT for. So
Yeah.
pretty familiar with the big
The
4.
Oklahoma pipeline.
The Oklahoma big 4.
Whenever there
Mhm.
actually, I was gonna say when there's a Real Housewives of Oklahoma and we're on it, but there was. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was like I don't know that it ever really started, right?
It did. I watched it.
Oh my god.
Like real life?
It was the something of Oklahoma City, and it went for 1 season. It was
They're like,
some
these
women.
bitches be boring.
Yeah.
Take them off the TV.
Is that where those other women came from, the podcast? Those 2 blonde women? You know what I'm talking about?
I think they were on a different Real Housewives. I think
Okay.
they were on Real Housewives.
What are we what is it called? Things
I said?
Things I hate, some shit like that.
What was said? No. What we said?
No, that's
That's
a
a
different
different one?
podcast.
That's a different one.
Don't know. Her name's Jennifer Welch.
I can't even or something.
Yeah.
I've had it.
I've had
I love
Those
it,
are
though.
Oklahoma girls.
One time, Shay and I were at a concert. I think it was Rainbow Kitten Surprise at the Criterion.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
look, you're right. Welch and Sullivan previously co-hosted Bravo series Sweet Home Oklahoma. That's
Okay.
where I knew them.
Dang.
I'm
Yes.
literally not lying.
But we were at the concert and we were in the crowd waiting for the concert to start. And Shay spotted 2 middle-aged white women who were blonde. And he was like, those are my girls.
Yeah.
Those are my podcast girls.
Yeah,
and
shout
he
out.
went over and introduced himself. And it was not them. 2 random ladies.
Random blonde women.
And he was trapped at that point.
That reminds me of the time that at the Justin Bieber show, I had studied up so much that I knew that when the scouts went out and started looking for one less lonely girl.
A dream.
Oh, well, okay. Let me pause. I had seats in the 300. My dad worked security. My dad brought me right down to the floor.
Hell yeah.
So then my little pipe dream of one less lonely girl goes to this could actually happen for me.
Right.
So then I start paying attention. I know when the scouts go out, I see them descend. They come to me. They come up to me. They say, "How long have you liked Justin Bieber?" I'm trying to be sweet. I'm like, "I love him." I'm going into it. I kid you not. She goes, "Oh, we've got someone." Like, they made eye contact with someone on the other side and they left. Like, I was that close.
And why didn't they pick you?
Because whoever the other scout was on the opposite side, like, found someone more deserving quicker. But
That's not cool.
yeah, that's how close I was to being one less lonely girl. Probably good that it didn't happen because I don't think I would have easily gotten over that.
You
Like, I
would've
think
been
I
a
would have
menace
thought I was in love with
for the
Justin
rest
and he
of
was
your
in love
life.
with me for years
Your
to come.
villain origin story, though, truly. Like,
Yeah, no, that is.
Did you even enjoy the rest of the concert? I would have been devastated,
I would have been
honestly.
so
I would have been
upset.
like, I'll go home then.
No, and I like have that, especially when I was a kid, like that bad tendency to like maladaptive daydream, like to a fault. Like I would be so immersed
She's
in
like,
my...
none of this really happened.
No,
this
it
is
did.
all a lie.
But I was so delusional that whenever Justin went up in the heart and like I swear he like looked at my section, I'm not kidding you guys. I checked his Instagram for weeks, literally thinking he would be like looking for me, like addressing me as like the girl in the pink and the black and white striped shorts.
It's like all those pictures people post. They're like what I wore to the Jonas Brothers
Yes.
concert, hoping they would like fall in love with
That
me.
was me
and
in the
it's like
crowd.
the worst outfit you've ever seen.
or like the
That was
stories.
quite literally me in the crowd.
Yeah, no, it would be on like I don't even know where we'd post them. Tumblr, I guess. Where it would be like your mom sold you to One Direction. You know, you wake
Yeah.
up and your mom has sold you, but it's Harry.
and it's like these celebrities are literally getting with like Miley Cyrus on the weekends, and we're like, maybe they'll come for us.
Yeah,
No.
and I would like
Tiny Oklahoman.
these men have seen women before, and they would pick me at 12. No,
I
they
would
wouldn't.
pick these daydreams. Like I would get so immersed that I would choose one and I would fall asleep having it every night. And like probably for a year, it was me and PETA in the games together. I would fall asleep to
Be like,
that.
Peter, we'd survive.
Yeah, we'd choose each other. I steal the berry bit, pretend it's my own.
Star-crossed lovers.
Yeah.
I got the Jesse McCartney Beautiful Soul CD for Easter
Love.
one year, and I used to listen to the, like when he would take a girl up on the stage and sing the song to her, the live version, I would weep to it. I was like, why is that not me? It was so sad.
That's crazy.
Yes.
And all of this honestly leads us to our topic today, which is our husbands who are also celebrity pop stars
Of course.
and Peter Millark.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. The daydream came true.
this really leads us into our topic for today, which is the flex of not marrying losers. So this is our husband brag episode, the only one they'll get. So
But pay attention, because this is the one shot.
If
Yeah,
you're
this is it.
unmarried, pay attention. If you are married and your husband's not stacking up, make him listen and see if he gets a little bit better. So
Or cause a fight.
or start an argument, please.
we've probably referenced them enough, but just as a reminder, my husband's name is Logan and we just have the one baby. Logan and I are about to celebrate 4 years married this year, I think. And then we've known each other for a long time. And I think that's it. I mean, he's our producer and light guy and editor and everything for this
videographer.
podcast. So
He makes it happen.
He's a friend of the pod for
Mhm.
sure.
He is the pod, truly.
Yeah.
The Pod Man,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah. Directed by Logan Webb.
Yes.
My husband's name is Shay, and we are high school sweethearts. We met when we were 16 at a bonfire, both dating different people, but that's
Besides the
history.
point. Yeah.
So we have the 2 kiddos and a dog, and yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I'm super boring. We met in high school and we've been together for 10 years. My husband, sorry, I should probably introduce. My husband's name is Nick. We have been together since we were 17. We met at an after prom party and Macy was in attendance. She met him with me and then he drove us home because we had too much to drink. Kind of. But he drove us home and I made him kiss me that first night and then we've been together for 10 years and we have 2 itty bitties and I'm like a third on the way. Surprise.
This is the
No,
announcement.
just kidding. Just kidding. But we all have genuinely wonderful partners. Like, I think just in general, like this generation of dads is wonderful, but like specifically like the ones that we picked were like
Right.
cream of the crop, I think. But yeah,
Right.
so we're gonna brag on them a little. And then we have some things, like some fun little things we're gonna talk about. And then I thought we could call each of them at the end of the episode too and ask them a fun question. So
Yeah. I think that the like standard for men, we've talked about this before, is so much lower. And like that's like when we were coming up with these like flexes, it's not just things that your husband should do, it's things that are above and beyond. I think a lot of the times you'll hear someone talk about how amazing their husband is, and some of it is just being a person, being a partner, you know?
He put his laundry up today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of Nick's biggest pet peeves is when anybody, including myself, just on accident, will call him staying with our kids babysitting or like childcare, and he's like, no, it's just parenting. Like, it's not,
I'm not babysitting.
I'm not babysitting. Like, I made these kids, like they're my kids, and it's not like oh, you're so lucky, like dad lets you out of the house, dad lets you like go do things without your kids. And
it always cracks me up whenever I'm somewhere in the evening and it's who has the kids. If Logan's not with me and you don't know he's out of town,
assume Logan
the kids,
has
I
the
say.
kid.
I have one child, but like, you know what I mean? Like, that's such a, I'm like, the assumption should probably be dad, you know, and it's
Dad's
not.
at home.
Yeah.
The kid.
Yeah.
yeah, I am a fifth grade teacher, for those of you who don't know. And one thing that the fifth grade does in our district every year is we take the kids to overnight camp for 5 days. And
crazy.
it is intense in itself, but it's so fun. And this is my first year being a fifth grade teacher, so I got to go for the first time this year. But all of this leads to, obviously, Nick is like primary parent for 5 days. And it was insane. Like the amount of people who knew, like family and friends that like knew it was coming up, and they'd be like, you know, reach out. Like if you need any help, like I'm a phone call away. Like, let me know if you need dinner. Let me know if you blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm good. Like they're my kids. Like, and I don't think the same like affectations would be awarded if it was the mom staying home with kids.
I was going to say,
you
does
know?
anyone ever offer you dinner when you are home with your children
No.
alone?
I have to admit, I offered Nick dinner, but I would offer you dinner
But
too.
that's different because
we're neighbors.
Like the three of
Right.
us offer each other dinner on
All the time.
random Tuesday.
Right. Absolutely. But it was more so like, if dad needs help with the kids, like we're just a phone call away. He's like, they're my kids.
Yes.
Yeah. No worries. I got them.
On the note of like, it's still a flex, but a funny flex, your child's hair while you were away.
Oh my gosh.
So
we will have
cute.
to input a picture because obviously we have girls. So when dads are in charge of morning routines, it's a hot mess anyways, but specifically when they have hair to fix, it is
So cute.
so funny. And I obviously teach at the school that my daughter goes to school at. So her teacher sent me a picture at like 7:30 one day and was like, she was like, sweet girl or whatever. And her hair was a wreck. It was insane. And I screenshot it and I sent a picture to Nick and I was like, her hair looks really good. And he was like, I swear it didn't look that way when I dropped her off. And I'm like, it's 7:31. You dropped her off at 7. So
Crazy work.
she was mauled by a bear in the past 30 minutes, or it looks like this when you dropped her off. But
it was so cute.
But they try, you know, there's
a
certain
learning curve with
things.
doing girls' hair when you're not used to doing girls' hair.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes I struggle, but you know, men don't get like the tight ponytails in. They just like throw it up in the ponytail and like kind of leave it loose, you know, and then
like,
it's just
this is gonna hurt if I tighten it. And
yes,
it's like, oh, you don't understand
beauty's pain.
Beauty's pain.
I remember once in, I guess, elementary school, but I was in elementary school, but I was old enough to be fairly independent. And my mom was a teacher and she had to like stay up at the school for something. And so I'm home and my dad was bringing me back up for an awards show or something. And for some reason, I showered when I got home. I don't know like why. Maybe I felt dirty from the playground. And then I like put on my outfit, which I think my mom had purchased a dress to wear, but I didn't put that on. I put on like some black slacks that I had from church and then like just a top. And then I just put my wet hair in a clip, like a claw clip.
Big slay.
And I remember showing up to the award show. My mom was like, what are you wearing? Like I had to be on stage like to get the award and I looked crazy. And of course, like my dad had no idea. Like he probably just thought Macy gets herself ready now.
Yeah.
And I was old enough to get myself ready, but like I guess not old enough to fix my hair because I didn't think to blow dry it or anything. So
you were ahead of the time.
You also had a
claw
vision.
clip is all the
yes,
rage.
claw clip, like slick back. That was the vibe.
You're like,
for
we're going
sure.
business casual to this
Yeah,
elementary
your
school.
slacks.
it was
With your
business
slacks and your
casual.
blouse.
Yeah, and
at-
a little flat.
at 9 years old.
Yes.
So
A
cute.
little
I bet
ballet
you looked
flap.
so chic up there.
Yeah. I think that because I have a baby still and not a child, there are things that, especially with a breastfed baby, like default to mom. If like for a long time, Jesse wouldn't take a bottle, and that means it is you who is feeding the baby every single time, and that can be daunting. But it's also, as we talked about last week, one of those cool things where you are in touch with your femininity and you know that this is something amazing my body is doing. All that being said, I found it a flex that Logan was so accommodating to me. Like, hey, I know you have to do this. Let me get you your drink. Let
Your
me put on your
water and a
perfect show.
snack
Let me get you a
and-
snack. Like,
Yeah.
let me put a pillow behind your head. Or one of my favorites was in the newborn trenches when the baby would fall asleep nursing. And Logan was always like, you just get him to sleep and then you lay back and sleep and I'll watch you so it's not an unsafe nap in the chair. And that was like the best because sometimes the baby would only sleep like that. And so there was many a night that Logan just like drank coffee and stayed up all night watching because it wasn't worth it for him to try and rock the baby to sleep so I could go sleep because the baby wouldn't
No one's
Already
sleeping
there.
at
so
that
it was
point.
like
Yeah.
I'll just sleep and then he would sleep the next day when I was awake and it was nice.
Well, I feel like one of my like favorite sayings like as parents is different parents but equal partners. So there are always going to be things that like mom specifically handles, dad specifically handles, but it's a matter of like keeping most of it equivalent and then not relying on just one partner to take on like the full mental load of anything really. But there's certain things that like I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to handle the lawn care. I'm just not. Like I'm not going to pay the bills. I'm not gonna do it. Like, which I should really learn because God willing, nothing ever happens. Like I don't know the logins to certain things that eventually I might have to pay. Like, but there are just certain things that he handles, and there are certain things that he's never had to think about because I've handled it. So.
Right.
It's in the process of like, I love the topic of like planning on leaving. Mom has to be somewhere, whether it's for like a weekend getaway or camp for 5 days or whatever. Like whatever I am doing to like help Nick's week be easier is not because like I don't trust him to do it on his own, but it is because like I want to set him up for success while he's here. And he didn't reach out to me really at all with any issues like the whole 5 days I was gone. Like something I cannot stand from grown men is when they're texting their wives and they're like, well, where's the bottle? How much do they eat?
Diapers.
Yeah. Where do we where are the diapers?
What time
Where
do
are
they
the
need to be at
wipes?
school?
What size clothes are they wearing? Like, how am I supposed to know what to dress them in?
What
Like,
needs to go in the
can't
diaper
handle
bag?
that.
Yeah, that's
I cannot
crazy.
do it. I can't do the like weaponized incompetence, which is like a buzzword city, but
Yeah.
just in general, like before I left for camp, I made sure the girls had clean clothes. I made sure their laundry was done, and I like cleaned the house. But like,
Right.
other than that, like I don't have to leave a schedule for my husband to like abide by. He knows how to take care of our kids independently. He knows when bath night is. He knows when they need to go to bed. He knows to check my 4-year-old's folder, and he knows, all the things. It's just mind-boggling that there are genuine grown adult men who are parents of other children who like just
need a
don't know
play-by-play.
anything about their kids.
Right.
It's insane to me.
It is crazy. I just went on a business trip for work last week. So I had to leave both of my children with Shay. He did have to take off because he works mostly evenings. So he did have to take off work for 3 days, which is fine. But I came home and all
weekends,
of
too.
the laundry was done. The house was sparkling clean.
That's always the best.
Dinner was in the crock pot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
And
good
there
one.
were like a bunch of Thanksgiving crafts that they had done over the past 3 days.
He's a housewife.
And it turns out my neighbor sent her kids over to our house for a few hours. So he was just chilling with like 5 extra kids, just hanging out. And I was like, dang, okay, period. Like I didn't need to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Doing crafts
all
is
good.
really sweet because I'm like, I don't even do crafts.
I know. I'm
No.
like, I didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has time for
Miss me with
crafts?
that.
Yeah.
But
I
But it was
think
very
being
nice.
like I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm a stay-at-home working mom too. And so for me, I think even like taking care of your kids is a job, but Logan gets home from his job that is in the office and then has to clock in to be a dad so that I can work in the evening because I'm with the baby in the day. So it's like we're both working 2 jobs, but it is exhausting to get home from working a 40-hour week. It's exhausting to be a stay-at-home mom too, but I'm always like, I'm so glad I have a partner that isn't like, no, I need to take a nap on the couch with a beer because then
I'm gonna
our
go ahead and play a
system wouldn't
video
work.
game.
yeah.
The system works right now that I can clock out from momming when he gets home from
Yeah.
work, so I have time to work or do this, which will be work once you start paying us.
And the thing about our husbands too is it's like, it's not that isn't an option for them to come home and fall asleep on the couch and
absolutely.
whatever, but they know that isn't like what they're doing after work. Like they know that they're coming home and they're taking care of their kids and they're helping with bedtime and dinner and cleanup and bath time and whatever else. Like it's not that it's not an option, it's that they don't choose it.
Right.
You
I was
know?
gonna say, because is it worth like the resentment we would feel later on? You know,
Right.
they consider that. They're like, oh, this person also has feelings in this household. So
and I'm
let's
so grateful
consider
that
those.
we're parents in the generation that we are, because I do think that it is so much more common now for dads to be involved and for dads to like want to have a relationship with their kids. Like I don't have to ask Nick to be a dad. I've never had to do that. Like he just steps in, he just does it. And
It's also like that is why so many marriages failed. I don't know if this was the case for you all, but when I was postpartum, there would be some women of that generation that would be like, oh man, it'll be so much better when your husband's back at work. Like,
and I literally just
What?
want to spend every waking moment with my spouse. Like
yeah, and
genuinely
also,
all the time.
why
Just
would it
wanna hang
be?
out.
Why would it be better to have less help? It won't.
Like if that is your mindset, then you're taking care of 2 kids. What are we doing?
Also, postpartum, if your friends are nice and set up a meal train or DoorDash situation for you, you're just lounging,
Yeah.
binging,
Yeah.
eating
Yeah.
with
You're
your
just
best
hanging
friend.
out.
Baby sleeps.
Yeah.
Watching a little
worries.
show.
It's amazing. I mean, obviously you're tired and it's hard and yada yada, but like there are moments that are pure bliss.
Right. You're like
Several.
this. I'm like,
Several
I feel
moments.
really relaxed right now
That
for the
like
first time.
newborn bubble that they call it is so wonderful. It's so perfect and it's just everything. It's so wonderful.
One of mine.
You are at the doctor every other fucking day, it feels like.
Yeah,
but other
real.
than that, you literally have no expectations.
yeah.
You're
You
just
got
chilling.
6 weeks not being required to diddle your husband. Like,
You're never required, ladies.
You got 6 weeks free from all that nonsense. Like, you're just healing, you're eating, you're laying with your baby all the time.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
A dream.
Logan
The
and I
only
took
reason we should keep
on
having babies.
It's beautiful. And honestly, I get it.
one
I
of
get
our
it.
hobbies was customizing Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwiches on our DoorDash, and we've created some masterpieces.
Oh my God.
That's so
I think one of ours was chicken, egg, bacon,
Ooh.
cheese
A
on a
bacon?
biscuit, like a hot honey drizzle or something. We were getting very creative, and they were getting amazing.
Those Chick-fil-A people were like, not the webs again.
They were like,
dear
God
Lord, not the webs
damn.
again.
Yeah, they thought we were up all night smoking weed to order these sandwiches.
Literally.
No, we were just up all night
We
with
just
the
have a baby that
Just
doesn't
not a
sleep.
baby.
I was going to pull up the doc. We were going to name
Yes.
a couple of our favorite husband flexes, like brags on our husbands.
True.
Yeah, I've touched on a lot of mine, but I will say that I am someone that if I don't have alone time or time to read or write or host or be with my friends or just do things that, you know, inspires me creatively, I get in such a funk. And so I think that having a husband who like doesn't just give me the time, but encourages all those hobbies and, hey, maybe try writing a short story like this. Hey, that little thing that you were talking about the other day, I think would be an amazing story. Go take the next 2 hours and just see what makes its way to the paper. Yes, I'll set up for your podcast that you guys came up with on a random
Hence all of
Tuesday.
this.
Like having a partner who not only lets you have time for yourself and your dreams, but pushes you, because sometimes when you're a mom, you're tired and maybe you need a push to actually get it going.
Mhm.
That is such a flex and just such an important part of my marriage, because I might not even realize that I'm in a funk until my husband's like, hey, have you written anything just for yourself recently? Hey, have you invited your friends over for brunch? And I like, it's so nice to have someone who knows you so intimately that they can like push you towards those things, even if that means a lot of setup for him or a lot of, you know, childcare or just me needing to be alone or whatever it may be.
We call it solo parenting, like not that it, because it's not childcare, it's not babysitting, but like when you're on your own, like as all of our husbands are, like while we're here spending time with each other, doing this podcast, like
They're
solo
doing the
parenting,
baths.
and
They're
it's
doing the bed.
and it's not easy, especially like we said, after they've been working all day, you know. I
Yeah.
think it's just great that they are even just like, yeah, go ahead, go have fun, like whatever it is.
Sure, see you later. Have so
Yeah.
much fun. Peace
Yeah.
out. Yeah, that is a big one. I think for me, one of my favorite things that Shay does is he is like king of do you want a little snack? Like on the way home from work, he's like, I'm passing the 7-Eleven anyways. Send me your list.
Yeah.
Or like even if I'm like, oh, I don't want anything.
Obsessed.
Oh, what's walking through the door? A Yoo-hoo. That's
Yeah.
my Yoo-hoo.
I once read that there are like 7-Eleven or gas station snack people and not gas station snack people. I'm not one, but I've married one. And it honestly is world changing.
Right.
Like anytime we get gas, Logan comes out with like a Propel, a Gatorade, a bag of chips, and like maybe a
A
Snickers.
little snack.
It's so fun.
And I love a little snack moment. Even
Yeah.
when I'm like, absolutely not. And then I'm like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
that Yoo-hoo was what I needed.
Well, we are true Oklahomans in the fact that we are not gas station people. We are Brahms people. So like if we cook dinner at home, he's always like, you want ice cream? Can I go to Brahms? But we have a 4-year-old who also will ask for the ice cream. But yeah,
Another Oklahoma
Everybody
version of that
already
is
knows.
you want a Sonic drink on the way home.
Oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do we have any soda in the fridge? If not, I'm gonna stop by Sonic and grab us.
You know what
drinks.
else
What little
Logan does?
customization do you want?
Yeah.
This is very sweet of him. Do you want Diet Coke? You want a half and half tea? Or do you want, as he calls it, a split decision, which is a medium of both?
Oh, a medium of both.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Just the little like thoughts of like thinking of you. Like those
Right.
are really sweet and mean a lot. One of my favorite Nick traits is that he is obsessed with like researching everything, right? This man knows everything about everything. If I ever have a question, like it's answered immediately. But he also does research a lot on like newer places to eat. So this man loves like to plan a date night. He's always the first, and he just literally did this the other day, but he's like, hey, the 21st of next month, literally December, I got us reservations at this place, like blah, blah, blah. He handles the childcare. you know, he looked at the menu. He's like, they have this and this, like these appetizers that he knows that I'm into. He's like, I saw that they had this. So anyways, book the reservation. Like your mom's going to watch the kids or whoever. And then it's just handled. And it's really sweet to be taken out on dates still, like 10 years in is crazy. And I think too, like it's so easy to lose dating.
Yeah.
It's so easy to, as a parent, like forget to prioritize your marriage, especially when your kids are young. Or like you don't have consistent childcare, makes everything a lot trickier. But just in general, like your marriage is the most important thing. It's the foundational, like pivotal moment that like your kid's entire childhood is shaped by.
Right.
So he always puts like us first, which I appreciate. And he always even reminds me, he's like, it's been, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks since we've had a date. Like we need to take the kids somewhere and then we can go like have time.
We
He's
should
very
get
sweet.
Shay and Nick together because Shay has like in his notes, he has a bunch of restaurants that we haven't tried. And so he'll be like, okay, we're going to spin the restaurants. And it's like a bunch of like
Yes.
highly rated Reddit restaurants.
Yeah.
So we should maybe they can share that.
Yeah.
That note.
And even if like, even if we can't get like childcare, bring the kids, like do things that are important to you guys. Like find stuff that you guys are both interested in and make time for each other. I think
perhaps
it's so
allow
important.
the screen at that point because you're on a date with your partner.
Okay, one more each and then we'll move on to the next. Husband flex.
Not that I am running out of flexes, Logie. You have a million, but I've just been talking a
You've
lot.
kind of pre-talked.
I pre-talked about your flexes.
We did our flexes.
Everything about Logan is a flex. He is good at everything. He's one of those people. And, you know, okay, here's a flex. And this isn't just a dad. This is just a spouse. I love, love, love having a spouse that anywhere I go, if he's meeting my coworkers, if I'm meeting his, if we're doing stuff with family, I hear all day, you have the nicest husband.
Oh,
like I just like everyone who meets him is great. And I think sadly there are probably women out there who are embarrassed or nervous about taking their spouse somewhere.
Bringing them somewhere.
Can they talk? Can they keep up? Do they get along? I never ever in my life have worried that Logan wouldn't be able to chat and be sweet and smart and a great person. So love you, Bug.
That is a big flex. My final flex for this episode, there are tons, but
if you don't talk about one, I'm gonna make you talk about it because I love that you wrote this. What's yours? What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, I know which one you want me to talk about, so I'll do both. I'll do a 2-for-1. One, Shay still writes me love letters spontaneously. Yeah. I'll wake up and they'll be on my bathroom mirror. So I'll go to my car and it's taped to my steering wheel.
Wow.
My whale. I have a whale. And my car is just an aquatic animal. I'll open the fridge and there will be like a latte in there with a love note.
He is obsessed with you and it shows. Like
Loves
your
making
relationship is so sweet in the way that like you can see when you're near them that like they love each other. They genuinely do love each other.
Bring back men that are pining for us.
I do say like we are such a black cat golden retriever because I'm always like but he's like genuinely wants to be touching me at all times. But the most important one is he is a feminist and we have a daughter, and that is so important to have children, specifically daughters, with a man who worships the ground they walk on. Violet will never know gender roles. She'll never know like thinking she can't do something because dad said, oh, girls can't do
girls
that.
do.
Yeah.
Boys do that.
I think it is so important to find a man who genuinely loves women, just like
so
loves
important.
women.
Absolutely. And Nick's a girl dad, obviously, but he's very sensitive to like the way that we speak to Indy specifically about like, you're pretty, but like, you're also really smart. Like you're also really good at this and just makes like, it intentional to like not degrade her like looks. If she's a hot mess and she looks it, like if I call her that, he's like, be nicer, like you're gonna like give her a complex, you know. And I'm not mean to her, but if I'm like, dang girl, that hair's a mess, like
dad did your hair this week.
like hot mess express alert. Like he's like, we can't say that stuff to her, like she's gonna grow up insecure. Like he's thoughtful about like the way that we speak to our daughters, which I think is really special, but I think he grew up with sisters, so he kind of saw like
Right.
how like speech like can affect like the psyche of a woman, and
Right.
he's very Nick in the same way as like
Hello.
he calls me like hot all the
Our
time.
guest star.
This
Sorry,
Mr.
Mr.
Buzz.
Fly. He wants to get on the mic.
Yeah.
He's like,
My husband does.
yeah.
My husband's the worst.
All the flies listening.
Literally. They're all males. Time.
Okay.
No, he's like always so complimentary of like how I look. He always, calls me hot, tells me like I look good in these clothes. Like he's so just like complimentary of me and the girls, and just very thoughtful about like words of affirmation, which he knows are important. So
It's
I think that's
important
super sweet.
when you have a little girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that we've bragged on him, let's shove him into a house.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Did you come up with these or did you read this
No,
somewhere?
okay.
So we had to amend them a little bit.
It's not really called like the Hogwarts houses, but this is what I think of when I think about it. But I've seen this trend on TikTok of these girls who are like talking about how their husbands are like gone all Saturday long because they golf, or they're gone all weekend long because they hunt, or they're gone, all these things. And I've always been like, thank God, because the weekends are so special to our family. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot lose you for a day. Like, I can't. And I understand that like there's like hobbies and stuff that interest you, but thank God there are things that he can do at home. Like, it's
Or
not
that aren't like days long.
Yes, I can't imagine like a hunting trip X amount of weekends in the fall. Absolutely not. Like
And for what?
truly no.
Yeah.
For
The
what?
To get a dead thing on my wall
Absolutely
that I don't want there.
not.
No.
I don't even want to talk about hunting. I'm anti-hunting.
Anti.
Yeah.
This
From
is
Oklahoma
actually-
too, mind you.
We're actually turning this podcast into an anti-hunting.
My
podcast.
dad's on a hunting trip as we speak.
Come out, PETA.
Yeah.
Come out.
Logan
But-
golfs, but it's not every weekend.
Yeah.
It's not an all.
It is a true hobby.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not a
And that's like bro time,
And I love whenever he's gone all day because that means that me, Jesse, and Gamma shop all day.
Absolutely. The
So
balance is restored.
all of these thoughts and conversations brought in the idea of like, what Hogwarts house did you marry into? Like, what is your husband interested in? We have like the sports husband. We have
the hunting husband.
the hunting husband, the golfing husband, the video game husband. Or we added in a fifth option for Shay,
Sorry.
called the, what do we say, Wikipedia
the
husband?
Wikipedia husband.
Or the IMDb, like the man who knows it all about everything all the time. But I thought it'd be funny to talk about which one we married into and which one we're grateful we freaking didn't, because God bless.
Yeah, Logan is multifaceted. So he games, but he also is a photographer, which should be a category of its own because he's the
Like
always
arts.
has a camera. Yeah. When we first started dating, everyone thought he was just the artsy husband because he is really creative and has always worked in video and photography. And to be honest, my sister was so nervous because I'm funny. Like, if you know me in real life, that's my only characteristic. Like, I think if someone described me, it's not anything other than like,
That's
she's
not
here
true.
for a laugh. And so people were really worried that I was marrying too creative. But the best thing about Logan, and I think even you,
Somebody
like,
was worried about you marrying too creative.
like,
You were always going to end up with a creative.
I was always going to end up with the
Absolutely.
creative person. I think Miranda thought Logan was like only going to be like, hello, my darling love, and never like cracking a joke.
which is
me-
hilarious if you know Logan.
Well, that's what I was
because
going to
he's
say. I
so-
think even you, whenever we all started hanging
he's like an
out,
underground creative. He's
Yes.
not necessarily
I would say
like this
Logan's
guy
like
who's going to
funny,
bring out
creative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's not going to bring out a guitar to the to the venue and like make people listen to him sing.
Like,
but-
right, but he does
Swoopy
know how to play
bangs.
guitar, and he is an amazing singer.
Oh my god!
I've never heard Logan sing.
See, that's the
Okay.
thing is I don't see Logan as like, I see him as artistic with like photography, but that's not what
Listen,
I don't picture him to have.
if
all
you're
these
listening to this
talents.
episode, comment Logan go on American Idol. My family could be famous. I wouldn't need this podcast if Logan would pick up the guitar and go on American Idol. He's an amazing
Oh
singer.
my god.
I've never heard him sing. Have you heard Logan sing?
No, but can I also say that I appreciate that I don't know that about him?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
nobody likes a person who's like braggadocious about their
Yeah.
guitar
Like,
playing.
Let me just sing this little note here.
But since he won't
So-
brag, I will. His dad toured with Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Like they're a
big
musical
slay.
family. They're very
Yeah.
creative. So it makes sense. So anyway, Logan is a gaming husband, but then I would also just like put him in the creative because he's always going to bring a camera to the event. If I have a project and I'm like, hey, I kind of want to do this, like before I can even like get the thought out, he's done it better. Like even with this podcast, I high-key thought we might record on our phones, and then I came home and he had like 3 lights and
Yeah.
the mic stands, and
oh yeah, I walked
you
in. I
know.
was like, what the heck? I literally was not expecting
he
came
that.
gave
up
us
with
this
this idea
confidence
to
monitor,
lol.
which is supposed to like help us, but it actually hurts me because
I
I
know.
just
I
look
keep
at it.
looking at my ankles. I am so sorry. I need to do something.
It's
about
great
those.
for it being right here for me because I can't look at it.
Ooh.
So Logan's all the things is what we're gathering. He's every Hogwarts house. He's Divergent.
Yeah, yeah. But he
He's
is a
actually
gamer,
Dumbledore.
and I feel like if I have to fit into those, that's probably the most identifiable one. If there's like a
He does
popular
have a pretty
game.
sick setup.
And he has kind of made me like not ones on the PC, but if there's a good game, I don't even know, Xbox, whatever. When we're sitting on the couch, I like to play them with him. And I mainly watch Alan Wake. Anyone out there with a gaming husband, you probably have played that with them. Amazing. It's like
Can't
watching a
relate.
movie.
Nintendogs.
God
Yeah.
I'm
bless
down
it.
for that one.
Yeah. Anywho.
Shay is definitely the amended Wikipedia husband.
He's that random 5th option that
He
we threw
knows-
in there up you
he
couldn't
doesn't-
guess.
because he's not like big into sports. He's not into golfing. Not really into. I mean, he likes video games, but like not into it. But Wikipedia, yeah. You ask any question about like who was the 15th century Roman Empire leader, he knows it without looking it up, and it's like,
Should that be our
why?
nap line today? We just Jeopardy him.
I
Trivial
was going to suggest
Pursuit.
when I was suggesting, I was like, we should put like 5th Jeopardy house because that's
Yeah.
literally he watches Jeopardy
Random
every
fact.
day at
Oh,
3
okay.
p.m.
Yeah,
I thought-
he has the timer. He watches it.
What does he think of Ken Jennings?
He loves Ken Jennings, but he hates the nerd who's winning right now. I don't know who it is, but
I
they've
don't
won
either.
for several days. I heard about it when I got home from work today.
I know nothing about anything.
Well, Ken
he
Jennings
loves
won a
Jeopardy.
bunch, and now he's the host.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Trebek.
Trebek died.
I thought it was Tom Bergeron, so I'm really out of sorts.
Da, da, da,
He's
da.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom Bergeron
he was
is-
just a guest judge on Dancing with the
I did
Stars.
see that.
He was
I
amazing.
do love America's Funniest Videos.
I love Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I share the same sentiment. My husband knows literally everything about everything. He's like the guy who
Wait, the fly? That's their husband.
that is our husband.
Yeah. Go
I'm
on.
like, here's Nick.
what category is the fly in?
The annoying one.
She's
the
like,
one
my
that-
husband's in the poop all the time
Crazy.
category.
only lived 2 days kind of going.
Rubbing their hands together category.
I'm really not a fan of
laughing.
him. It's gonna drive us crazy
Yes.
in the filming.
Yeah.
Logan's gonna have a field day with it.
Yeah, I need you to cut him out. I share the same sentiment with like my husband knows everything about everything. If I don't know it and he doesn't know it, he's looked it up, he's Googled it, he's researched it for years at this point. But specifically like with things that matter, this man knows. This man knows about escrow. This man knows about 401ks and investments. This man, and he's not like a finance bro. He just knows the things. He knows everything. Literally every fact you could ever think to ask him. He'd be like, yeah, blah, 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 this is what I know about it. And I'm like, I don't know how you have space in your brain for these things. Like I truly couldn't care less about any of it. And you know so much about everything.
It's because we know every word to every Taylor Swift song that's ever
Yeah,
existed. We
that's
don't have
true.
any space left.
Knowing about escrow is crazy work.
It is. And like people will, like family members, my sister specifically, will call and
Shout
be like,
out.
hey, what does this mean on this piece of mail we received about our home? And Nick's like, oh, this means blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, please hold. Tell her, because I don't know.
You're like, all right. Here
But
you go.
more than that, and a lot of the facts he knows are sports related. He's a sports guy.
That's what I was gonna say.
he's
You're
definitely
burying
sports
the
husband.
lead. If
Yeah.
he has to fit in those categories,
He's
Nick
sports
is
and
sports
sports
husband.
all day.
It's and he if I'm talking about he knows everything about everything, sports is like next level.
Okay,
He
but
knows everything about sports, everything about football. Like, we're watching the game, he calls exactly what's going to happen. The announcer calls it like 30 seconds later. Like, I think that he could have like a career genuinely in sports media, like in football, like play calling or whatever. I don't even know what it's called.
beats me.
Because he's like
ref?
and this
I don't
is
know.
this is called blah blah blah, but the rule is blah 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 blah, and that you can't do that if blah 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 blah. And then the guy's like repeating it to the audience who's listening, and I'm like, yeah, I already knew that.
in the
Like,
category
absolutely, and I've
of
been saying that.
Yeah, and I've always said that.
husbands you're glad you don't have though,
She's like, Nick.
no, but for my job I interview people, so I hear about their spouses all day long because I'm writing their vows. No, there is a subcategory to the sports husband of men that not only watch but play. Thank God you're not at an intramural softball game
And
every
I wouldn't
Saturday.
be. And that's the thing.
yeah.
And I wouldn't be.
I'd be supporting from the couch.
And I wouldn't be. Hey, babe, how'd the game go?
I interview people that are like, yeah, he does softball and then he plays on a bowling league and then he plays on a this league and then he's learning to surf and this, and that's awesome. And your husband probably has an amazing bod, but
Me,
I
literally
couldn't.
like,
I couldn't be at all those events.
I'm like, don't come home sweaty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also
Like, me being like, don't work out.
the
But
little time we
genuinely,
have together.
like, yeah, you're gonna spend our evenings that are already like so like hot and crazy all the time with
Hot and crazy.
I mean, like,
Ooh.
mass chaos. I mean, we
We're
do.
so sexy and crazy and wet.
I mean, one of
We're
mine
just
was,
so sweaty.
but me being like, don't come home sweaty.
I like
Don't.
sweaty men.
Horrible
my
to say
God,
this,
I
but
hate sweaty men.
my brother plays on an indoor men's soccer league team thing.
Yeah,
Like
he
he posts
seems
pictures
pretend.
of his cleats, and I'm like, what are we doing? You're like pushing mid-30s.
And
Like your
that's the
body's gonna
thing.
break at some point.
Yeah.
People are gonna hate this so much, but I'm like, this is the time that you pay for your kids to be in sports. I'm not buying cleats for you. You're an
Yeah.
adult.
Yours are expensive.
I'm not buying adult
But
cleats.
is it, and Logan is not this person, so I don't know who I'm defending. Is it just the equivalent of like us joining a Pilates studio?
I was gonna say, or us doing this
No.
podcast, like spending our
No.
evenings.
Okay, maybe that. But no, because like,
You have to buy socks.
but they should work out. Like, everybody should work out.
Well, like-
Pilates is a workout.
if
A sport that you care about.
If
in the
it only
evenings,
took-
please.
if it only
Please,
took the
we're
same
30.
amount of time to go to the gym and to go to like the indoor soccer place,
I have no
you
idea.
wouldn't really know what the workout difference
Sure.
was.
I
If
think-
they
sure.
came home sweaty, you have no idea if he played in a game or if he was on the
Sure.
elliptical.
Yes,
Okay,
whatever.
well,
I'm not
in-
buying cleats and shin guards for you as an adult
in their
man.
defense,
I will.
Both my brother and sister-in-law are stay-at-home people.
Yeah.
Like they work from
You
home.
kind of have, if that's your vibe, then you kind of have to get out.
They have they have no schedule. So
I saw this TikTok guy who he goes to work from like 9 to 5, and then he's like day in the life, and he comes home and he's like going to play pick up basketball,
and then he's like
I'm
pickleball.
going to the gym for 3 hours, and then I come home and I cook myself dinner at
And
10
he's like,
p.m.
I give my dogs pets, and I'm like, "Where's your wife?" You
Yes.
said married
Is he
husband.
married?
He
Yes,
says
he's married.
day in the life of a married 30-year-old or whatever.
And I'm like, now this I have a true problem with, because
you're giving your dog pets, but not your wife.
let's hope this
Crazy
is like a
work.
once a week situation and not like a
Let's be honest,
we're
it's a
never around
rage
our
bait
family.
situation.
Probably.
He wanted
It's
this.
he made money from that
Yeah,
TikTok, and that
probably.
was the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to move on to our Mount Rushmore segment
Oh,
because
yes.
we are rapidly running out of time and we're spending all of it talking about men in
We
cleats.
hate.
Yeah. Talking about
Ugh.
buying cleats.
Okay, so our Mount Rushmore theme this week is things that start with S. Motherhood things that start with S, which when I picked the letter, because I was like, I think these are really funny when they're vague.
Mhm.
When I picked the letter, I was like, S will be easy.
It's
No.
not.
Then I
No,
started
it fucking
freaking thinking
wasn't.
about S's and I'm like, Jesus, these are tough.
Can I
There's
be
not-
honest and say that my notes are on my laptop, not my phone, and I'm not getting it, but I do remember them. So I'm going in blind. If mine seem worse, I'm
That's
going in
fine.
from memory.
That's fine. I have
Perfect.
a lot. So we'll see where we go.
I can keep going.
We
I'm
need
good.
to do a random draw
Oh yeah.
really quick.
Oh yes, perhaps.
Okay, so we are starting our motherhood Mount Rushmores, things that start with S, and we randomly through ChatGPT generated
Shout out.
our order. So Lexi's gonna go first. She gets the first S and the best S, which of course is
Going to be shaving postpartum.
oh my god, hard hitter. Okay,
Yep.
shaving what specifically?
My legs.
Okay.
Postpartum, because you can't see those bad boys for a good 6 months.
I was about to say, are we talking bush? Because
Oh,
that
absolutely
didn't happen
not.
postpartum.
We're not touching that girl for a
or
while.
prepartum.
I may never shave my bush again.
Apparently they're in. Thank you.
Yeah,
Skins.
thank God.
Everything from the 90s is back.
people
Bush.
people are buying panties with bushes on them.
We're
so.
voting for George W. Bush.
Yeah, no worries. Are we?
Definitely.
Okay. So you got shaving postpartum,
Absolutely.
which I'm always gonna think of the bush now. It's not about legs. My first S is maybe specific to me because it's my drink of choice, but my first S is salt rims. Because I love a girls' night and I love margarita with a salt rim. It's my
Loves
favorite.
margarita.
Genuinely one of my favorite little life's pleasures. Like, it is so wonderful. So my first S will be salt rims.
I am starting out with a motherhood S that is especially important to a. Okay. I am starting out with a motherhood S that is especially important to a breastfeeding mother. Spectra.
I
Yes,
knew
that's a good
one of
one.
us was gonna say Spectra.
Spectra's
love
a
it.
good one.
Yeah.
Agree with your insurance.
She's great. She's a great pump for sure.
Okay, so now
So you
Now
go
I
first
start
again.
the next.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this is personal to me, but I actually know a lot of moms that have done it. Sex in the City. I watched all of it twice through
Absolutely.
in
Your
my
show.
postpartum. Yes.
Perfect.
Me with Bridgerton.
That was a good moment.
Such a good. I waited all of my pregnancy to watch Bridgerton until it was postpartum because I knew I would have so much downtime, and it was wonderful.
Worth it.
My second one is going to be subtle flirting with my husband, because I think it's so fun, like, throughout the day to be like silly, right? Like, especially when it's like the weekend and you've like had enough of the children, like, just to be like flirtatious and fun and like well, first off, he smacks my ass literally 24/7. If I'm bent over
Doing
the
anything?
dishes, it's fair game. So
Fair
much
game.
so that Indy will come and smack my butt.
How do
Like,
you bend over doing the dishes?
Like when you're like
getting the stuff out
the
of the
bottom of the-
dishwasher?
Oh, that's not doing the dishes. I'm putting away the dishes.
you're like bent over scrubbing the dishes.
I'm like, do you guys do your dishes out back in a pail?
Yes.
We're conserving water. In the
You
same
know what I'm
breath-
talking about. Come on
I do
now.
know what you're talking about. In the
I would
same
say
breath,
emptying the dishwasher.
this is not one of mine, but it goes with yours. I was gonna say sexting, so that goes with yours.
Yes, subtle flirting. Bring back flirting with your husband.
Neither of those
So
have to do
cute.
with parent or motherhood.
Yeah, they keep
Sexting.
Yeah.
For our parenting podcast.
Okay, well,
Sexting is important to becoming parents.
on
Am
the
I
line
wrong?
with Macy's, this has nothing to do with, I guess, motherhood, but it's very specific to me. Shay, that starts with S.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
perfect.
He'll get a lot of votes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I think you were the only one with that on your list.
I was.
Also, some
Hopefully.
of mine are like that I wrote, which is fun. That's why it's vague, or like bad. I was just thinking like big things, not necessarily good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should explain now that what we are doing is we do it in order, and then the person who goes last gets to go first. So it's like Lexi went, I went, Macy went again, then I went, and now Lexi went. And now it's Lexi's turn again.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone.
So you did sexting, and then you did Shay, or did you not want to use sexting?
Well, sexting went with yours, but we can go with it.
It's up to you, because this will If that's the case, then you have 3. And we can only do 4. I don't want to take one of your S's if you were just adding it
I'll
on.
stick with my sexting and my Shay.
Sexting, Shay, and what's your first one?
Shaving.
Shaving postpartum.
Amazing.
Yes.
So it is
okay.
now you.
Okay. So I have salt rims and subtle flirting with my husband. My immediate almost one would have to be Saturdays, specifically when my house is already clean. Saturdays in a clean house.
Life changing.
Yeah. Like knowing that you don't have housework to keep up with, because honestly, I put like most of my housework stuff on the back burner throughout the week because I'm really just surviving. If we get to Saturday and the house is clean and I don't have to do it, especially we have house cleaners that I am obsessed with and they usually come on Fridays. So if it's like a deep clean Saturday, oh, it's like literally life changing. So Saturdays when the house is clean, specifically when it's not cleaned by me.
I love it. That's a good one. I'm going to throw one out for the PPA moms. And hopefully this is categories rules and I get 2 points.
It's not.
Smart sock. The outlet.
Oh yes.
The outlet plug.
Yeah. Outlet.
If you are struggling with postpartum anxiety, it was a big help for mine. Some people say it makes it worse, but if you're someone that it makes it better for, it's the GOAT. And I think I'll have some votes on that because I think a lot of people feel that way.
Love the sleep sock. Yeah. So and now you get to pick one more. This is your last one.
Okay. I'm going to go, once again, I still have a baby, so I'm still like thinking of the baby phase. I'm going to go with sleeping in and the joy of when spouse or partner gets up with the kid and you get to just lay in bed, go back to sleep in the morning. That's really, really, really good.
Yes. I also had sleeping in. I think my final S is going to be solitude. Time alone as a mom, so important. I love a freaking day.
She stole mine.
Sorry. Not a full day, but like some hours to do whatever I want, whether like, the kids sometimes are, at daycare or childcare and like Nick's at work and it's just me in the house. It's beautiful. It's so refreshing. Good. And whether I'm doing like productive things or I'm not, like it's so re-energizing.
To just be yourself.
To just be in solitude. It's the best.
Absolutely.
You don't realize how much you like thrive in time without doing or talking or being with someone else until you like get a little glimmer of some solitude, and nothing beats it.
It's like being a kid again. Like no worries, genuinely.
It's like, oh my gosh, who cares about bills right now? Who cares about
anything?
The dishes? Ugh, love solitude.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your last one.
My final one is snow days. Snow days as a parent are so much fun.
Love a snow day.
So much fun. The hot chocolate, the rosy cheeks, the snow angels, all of it. Give me a million snow days.
Oh, I love a snow day. And like a movie on the couch.
Yes.
Like you taking naps midday.
I recently let Jess try hot chocolate.
Aww.
And he saw where it came from, a mug, and so now every morning when I have my coffee, it's like
hot chocolate.
I fit.
He's
because
like,
he
give
wants
me the
it.
hot chocolate.
Because he loved the hot chocolate.
That's so cute.
He did that thing that little tiny babies do when they get their bottle and their eyes roll back in their head. He did that with the hot chocolate.
That's so sweet. I can't wait till he's big enough to like hold a little like a kid's hot chocolate from Starbucks.
Yes. Oh my gosh, but they're so hot.
If you get the kids.
I've gotten the kids one and Indy literally can't drink it. It's so hot.
Really? Because I like to get the kid size because that's all I can drink because I'm so skinny and tiny. And I have to say extra hot.
Yeah,
because they make it kids temp. Yes.
If you go to Dutch Bros especially, they'll make it kids temp. So I guess we're picking our sides.
She's like, I cannot, but maybe she's a baby.
Starbucks was also on my list of S's, but I'm not trying to plug that.
Yeah. I also had
Unless
Starbucks
they want to plug
us. Slay.
I'm like, we'll sell out for a sponsor.
Honestly,
I'm like, my last S is sponsorships. I'd like to talk to you, HelloFresh.
And specifically a Starbucks sponsorship would
really do us.
Let's talk about the ones we can really get. HelloFresh, Factor,
Rocket Money,
Taylor Garden Salads, Rocket Money, Wix,
Hexclad,
SoundCloud. That's an S.
Spotify, Shopify.
Yeah, Dreamland, baby.
Okay, so to close out, let's say our 4. We will post a graphic of these
Yeah, for
and
you
have
all
you
to
guys
vote
vote
on.
on your top 4. And then once we are caught up on posting and everything, then the winners will lead our following Mount Rushmores of motherhood. I always forget what it's called.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so Lexi had
Shaving, specifically your legs postpartum. I have sexting, Shay, and then snow days.
all of which can really go into one category as well.
You could do that all on the same day, so no worries.
No worries. Mine was salt rims, subtle flirting with my husband, Saturdays when the house is clean, and solitude.
And I have Sex in the City, the Spectra pump, a smart sock, and sleeping in.
Mm.
Mine sounds really nice.
I know.
Yours
I'm
does.
thinking about all of mine. I'm like, come on, give me the weekend. It's only Monday for us. So it really
know.
feels like talking about this is a little
Painful.
striptease. There's another S.
We all take off.
Which leads us to our next segment.
The
Striptease.
striptease. For our next segment, we are going to be doing the nap line where we call someone back home and they answer one of our questions here on the pod.
Sorry, when you said back home, I'm thinking like
Military.
Phone a
call
friend.
somebody in
Full
a
circle
different
to our
city.
veterans.
This really, at its core, is a veterans podcast. And the sooner you all get that,
No one napped is so dual meaning.
Because, never mind.
Epiphany by Taylor Swift starts to play subtly.
Okay. Who's first?
We're going to call all the spouses this time.
Yes.
Yes.
This time we have, since we've
We
just
can
bragged
go
on our
in-
spouses.
We
Yeah.
can go in just order. You start, Michaela.
Okay.
That way it's just...
Since we have bragged on our spouses all episode, we thought we would close it out by calling each of our husbands and asking them, what is one unspoken marriage or parenting rule between us that just works? So I'm going to call Nick first. Hopefully Teddy's asleep. She's cutting a tooth. So it was
I was just checking the time.
literal warfare at my
We're going to have
house
to see.
when I left. So
Automatic cancel.
hello.
He's like, decline.
Oh my gosh, it said the call had been forwarded and I've just
I'm
been
sorry, I was getting a bath ready, so it was very loud in there.
for Indy.
Yeah.
Is Teddy asleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My question for you is, let me pull it up again because I cannot remember it.
Mom brain.
Okay. What is one unspoken marriage or parenting rule between us that just works? Hi, Indy.
She didn't hear.
Do you need me to repeat?
No, what's one spoken rule, marriage or parenthood that works for us?
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's like
I
nothing.
would say there's a couple.
He's like, I've been meaning to say things aren't really working.
Actually, this is an announcement for everyone.
I would say probably the ones that just work the best are every other wake up.
With the baby.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, Nick.
Okay. And what's your least favorite time to wake up with the baby?
The one where it's just after I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Real.
Same. That is the worst. You literally sit down and close your eyes and then Teddy's crying.
Give me
Real.
the 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
but don't give me like the 11 p.m. or don't give me the like 5 a.m. right before.
Yeah. That's also the
Real.
A
worst.
5 a.m. will have you contemplating just staying up for the day.
Yeah.
You're like, I could get so much done.
Yeah. And then you are. And it's
Like
the
driving
worst.
off a cliff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's all. Thanks for your help. Yes, baby.
Are you gonna come home soon?
Yes, I'm almost ready to leave.
And that's the end of our show.
Sorry. We're not calling anyone else.
Yeah, I'll be home soon. Okay. Love you.
All right, love you.
Bye.
All right. Up next, we will be
Seamus.
calling Shay, and we will see if my children are asleep.
Seamus the dude.
His answers will dictate how many votes he gets in the Mount Rushmore.
Also declined.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was weird that
It was weird.
Hello. Coming to you live from Saturday Night Live. We have a question for the pod.
How unexpected of you.
You warned him.
Are the kids asleep?
Of course they are.
Oh,
Amazing. Okay.
Such a good dad.
So what is one unspoken rule, marriage or parenthood wise, that just works for us?
Yeah. He's got a script.
It is a universally acknowledged truth, one that I personally, freely, enthusiastically endorse, that a happy marriage and couplehood thrives on mutual respect and understanding. In my experience, an obedient husband, a term I have come to embrace wholeheartedly and not under any circumstances or external persuasion whatsoever, bring peace and balance to the home. When I graciously
God, it's still going.
lead in most decisions, it is not out of fear or necessity, but simply harmony is far more rewarding than, say, expressing a convicting opinion.
Oh, no.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is
Well, no, I'm not done. The approach works wonders when raising children as well. Our children learn that cooperation, especially the kind that involves quietly agreeing with their mother, is the foundation of a healthy household. Therefore, they see a father who listens, supports, and occasionally reads the pre-approved talking points to maintain domestic tranquility. By stepping back and letting my wife's judgment shine, I'm setting an example of humility, patience, and consistency. Yes, consistency.
Okay, babe, we got
domestic tranquility is really something.
That's really good.
One more point.
Okay.
You hang up.
Yes, dear.
Thank you, Shay.
That was
Is that
wonderful.
all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you guys, he knows everything.
That is
He had
Shay.
that memorized.
All right, thanks, babe. I love you so much.
Hey.
I love you too. Y'all have a lovely night.
Oh, you too.
Bye.
I literally am sweating.
I'm sweating.
That was so funny.
Okay, my child's not asleep, so we might hear him.
Digester.
We just bring him in. So hot.
I hear the phone ringing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's
He's
gonna be
like,
hard
"Put
to
me on the
beat
roof."
Shay's crazy answer. We are asking.
Podcast again?
Yes, we're asking. I did not warn him. We're asking all the
I'll leave us
spouses.
taking care of y'all's children.
Their kids are asleep. Ours won't sleep without me.
Hey,
Okay. We are asking all the spouses what's one unspoken rule in our marriage that just works.
I'd say something that we we never we never say anything negative about each other in public. I think we phrase that.
No, I know what you mean. Like if we're in public,
Fucking bitch.
we have each other's backs. Like
Yeah, I'm never gonna take a dig at my wife.
Yeah,
for
hell yeah,
a joke,
Logan.
right? Like I think you see that a lot sometimes with the spouses who are willing to sort of jab at their spouse in front of everybody for a joke. And I think it can be funny sometimes, but I think it sort of erodes trust over time. So I think we do a really good job of uplifting each other and supporting each other.
yeah, this whole episode I was uplifting you. I was talking about how you should go on American Idol.
Yeah, Logan, I'm gonna need a
Okay,
song.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
unfortunately, Logan, you will be singing to us.
Logan, do you think it would scare the baby if you did your best impersonation for the pod?
Like, if you-
I think so. He's trying to sleep on my
Mariah
shoulder.
Carey.
Okay, we'll have to
All in one
comment
video.
if you want to hear it. Logan's a master of impressions. Michaela's heard it before.
A couple.
Yeah, you know his best one. It's too loud for the baby.
I was gonna say, is it SpongeBob related? Poor Desert.
Bubby's talking. Okay. Thanks, Lo.
All right.
Bye. That was the nap line.
I'm literally dead.
Do the nap line.
They're all like,
Yeah, I know.
They're like, are you guys on the way home yet?
"Are you coming, please?"
Okay.
We gotta do our lead-in for next week, and then we will do our wrap-up, and that will be it for this ep.
Okay, stay tuned for next week's podcast where we are going to discuss the art of a child's birthday party. And we are also going to do a hot take. Some babies are just easier.
Couldn't be more true. And just to remind you what we talked about this week, and you guys help me out because this has been a long one.
Oh my gosh.
We talked about the veterans again. We support the troops.
We had a second segment of veterans only.
Full
Talked
circle
about
back to
those.
veterans a couple times.
We talked about all of the wonderful things that our husbands do that make them wonderful partners and things that should be the expectation for all husbands and dads.
We talked about specific duties that parents do, equal partners, different responsibilities.
Yes, and we discussed our Mount Rushmore of Motherhood S edition this week.
Yeah.
Lexi didn't want to shave her bush postpartum, and now nobody wants to shave their bush ever.
Bushes are back.
We
Bushes
talked
are
about
back.
George W. Bush. We talked about bush panties. We talked about a natural bush.
Shay read us the Declaration of Independence on the nap line.
I made him
Indy-
memorize that with a gun to his head.
Indy asked when her mom was coming home.
Indy asked,
Showing our negligence.
Indy
as
asked, "Where
parents.
are you?" On the line, we talked about what Hogwarts house we married into and the ones that we're really grateful that our spouses don't do.
But no offense if your spouse does that.
Yes.
We talked about cleats for way too long.
We found out that Logan will be on the next season of American Idol.
Vote for him.
Mm-hmm.
And
We talked about sexy times several times in this episode, which is really a breach of the fourth wall. So I hope you appreciated that. More to come, because honestly, what makes us parents is
because honestly, how do the birds and the bees fly?
We'll explain those.
We
next
will
time.
have an episode
Called
about
Sex Ed.
We will have an episode
I'll
about
bring the banana.
insemination.
The turkey baster.
Yeah. For Thanksgiving.
Of course, that's our Thanksgiving episode.
Yes.
Except it's January.
Yeah. Yeah. And we, most importantly, no one napped. Bye.